If you want your business emails to look more professional and improve deliverability, then adding a DKIM record in GoDaddy is one of the most important steps you can take. In this video, I'll walk you through the full process, step by step, using the settings provided by your email service provider, and then I'll show you how to save the record correctly and turn on DKIM verification at the end. This tutorial works whether you're using Google Workspace, Microsoft 365, Zoho, or another email provider that gives you DKIM information. And if you find this helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more simple tech tutorials just like this. Let's get started. The first thing you need to do is log into your email service provider. This is the place where your email hosting is managed, and it's where you'll generate your DKIM settings. Depending on your provider, the steps may look a little different, but the information you need will always be similar. You're looking for two main pieces of DKIM: data, the host or name, and the value. Sometimes your provider may call it a selector, a TXT value, or a CNAME target. Once you generate or copy those details, keep them handy because you'll need to paste them into GoDaddy in just a moment. Now that you have your DKIM information ready, the next step is to add the record to your GoDaddy DNS settings. Open a new tab and go to your GoDaddy domain portfolio, then sign into your account. Once you're inside, click on the specific domain you want to configure. This part is important if you own more than one domain because you want to make sure you're editing the correct one. After selecting the domain, click on the DNS tab. This will open the DNS management page, where all of your domain records are stored. Here you'll be able to add, edit, and manage the records that control your email and website settings. On this page, look for the option that says Add New Record and click it. You'll now see a form with several fields to fill in. Start with the Type field. Based on the instructions from your email host, choose either TXT or CNAME. Some providers use TXT records for DKIM, while others use CNAME records, so always follow the exact format they give you. Next, go to the Name field. Paste the host or selector string exactly as provided by your email provider. Be careful not to include your full main domain here, because GoDaddy will automatically append it for you. This is one of the most common mistakes people make, so take a moment to double-check it. Then, move to the Value field and paste the long text string or target address you receive from your provider. This value needs to be copied exactly as shown, including all the characters, because even a small typo can cause DKIM verification to fail. After that, check the TTL setting. In most cases, you can leave it as default or choose 1 hour if that option is available. TTL just controls how quickly DNS changes are refreshed across the internet. Once everything looks correct, click Save All Records. GoDaddy will then publish the DKIM record to your domain's DNS. At this point, the record has been added, but it may not work instantly everywhere because DNS changes need time to propagate. Usually, this takes about 1 hour, but in some cases it can take up to 48 hours before the change is fully recognized. After you've saved the record, go back to your email provider's admin console. This is the final step in the process. Look for the option that says Verify, Start Authentication, or something similar. When you click it, your provider will check the DKIM record you added in GoDaddy and begin using it to sign outbound emails. Once DKIM is active, your emails are more likely to be trusted by receiving mail servers, which can help reduce spoofing and improve inbox placement. If verification doesn't work immediately, don't panic. It usually just means the DNS record is still propagating. Give it some time, then check again. Also make sure your host, type, and value were entered exactly as provided. If there's an error in any one of those fields, the verification will fail until it's corrected, and that's it. You've now learned how to add a DKIM record in GoDaddy and how to activate DKIM verification on your email provider's side. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next helpful tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.